in the game.
You have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Hey, kill!
Right to the air is Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, there we go! Right there, Riley!
That is Ferguson in motion. 2nd down, Prescott. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. On the toss, it's Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And he's into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. It's second down.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
And to bring this to about the 25. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. It's third
on third down. It's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Second and 1 at the 42-yard line.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
On second down, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Holston Loveland. First and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 20, here's second and a yard.
What is up?
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's second and 2.
What is it on?
They will run it over center with Swift. And the Bears are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Swift, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Williams to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
To the goal line and in. Holston Lovely. Touchdown, Chicago.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, 47.
Prescott on first down. Open down the field is Schoonmaker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On second down, it's Dak. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and inches.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll throw again. Dak exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Into the hands of Pickens. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 18-yard line.
Second and 5.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide. What do you think?
Pistol now for Prescott. In trouble, and down he goes. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Vegas!
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Going to look deep, looking for more. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Right back to Moore. Another grab. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
16 more yards.
That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Throwing again, Williams. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Two incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Williams to the air once more. That one taken in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. And now the Cowboys will take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
And we got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
There you go.
Play fake. Prescott. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. They'll run. It's Swift. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down, Dallas.
Here we go. 47.
That is Ferguson in motion. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, here we go. I take 48. Here we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Line.
Play action now. Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is caught at the 3, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
This is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. It is brought in the end zone. Hunter Lipke, touchdown Cowboys. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
17, Cowboys 14.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinton Williams. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Going for it all. That's caught! Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 43 yards.
40-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
What is it? On.
A run here with Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let it up.
They'll go again with Swift, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5.
Let it up.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they got a shot.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide in. We're going to 54 wide in.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here comes 2nd down.
Go to 54, wide in. Hey, 47. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Here's Dak to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and short. Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Kill.
First down.
47.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cowboy first
Here we go,
down.
46.
Again, Prescott to the air. Flush to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
47.
They put Pickens in motion.
47. Here we go, 47.
Pistol now for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Everybody, kill!
1st down, Prescott. Out to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
We're going to 53. We're going to 54. Wide in.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's out wide to Williams. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, throw! Punch first! Punch first! Punch first! Punch first!
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, throw!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Vegas! What is up? Yes! Combo!
Throwing again, Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A huge play there in overtime. A pickup of 44 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run with their tight end to the 5-yard line.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshow. A pickup of 2.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
What is up? Whiskey!
Now a handoff the tight end in the running game. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And I really like the play call, especially given this situation. But remember, these defensive players, they get paid too. So even though it's maybe something they weren't necessarily prepared all week to defend, they got the stop before he was able to score.
32.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyle Manunga. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are 1 stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Warning.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Moving to his right. That's to the right side and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to be third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On third down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Cowboys.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. Certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
There you go. 47. There we go. Kill.
Prescott again. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Bears are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Mike, at this point in the game, you just can't make that mistake. But at the same time, give credit to this defense. They continue to come up big, and no play bigger than that interception. And you can bet, if this game ends now,